Okay.
Ready.
Okay. That's all. So that this temple is a Buddhist temple.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course. Yeah. And I'd say that this is one of the 5 biggest temple
Wow.
across Japan.
Yeah,
I'd say.
yeah.
And this temple has a long history of
Oh.
over 1,000 years.
Wow.
1,000 years. But,
Over 1,000.
Over 1,000.
Wow, yeah.
But yeah. So this temple was placed here only that 400 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Before that, we are not sure where this temple was located.
Oh, yeah.
So on the temple ground, these 3 structures, this pagoda, and this hall, and this bell tower. All these 3 structures are one of the most oldest structure on the temple ground.
Wow.
Around 300 years ago. I have the pamphlet of this temple
Okay,
ground.
thank you.
So this monument isn't on this pamphlet.
Yeah.
That's a month. And you see here, where they inscribed this image. This image is one of the Buddhist gods that's enshrined in this main hall. And then main Buddhist image of this temple. It's a Shema. So and you see, it's very
Oh,
why it's so scary? Looks so scary.
Why?
Why? Because he faces that injustice done by human beings, and he laments and scarred how greedy people's desires can be. So he tried to cut. We're using this sword to cut the people's greedy desire.
Greed.
And we also have here this kind of a rope. By using this rope, he tried to draw all the people toward the spiritual enlightenment.
Good. It's great. Thanks.
This stone monument was placed here around 108 years ago. At that time, the visitors tried to make a copy of this image described on the stone monument using big paper and ink. It's a kind of a print. And they brought it back home and enshrined at the indoor altar and to pray in front of it every day. And this 3-story pagoda, I'd say that I haven't seen more decorative ornate pagoda across Japan. I'd say, And you said that this kind of 3-story or 5-story pagoda on the temple ground. The purpose of this pagoda is to enshrine the ashes of the Shakyamuni Buddha, the founder of the primary Buddhism. It is said although this pagoda has 3 roofs, but actually it's only 1 room inside. This is a kind of the structure of this pagoda. 1 to 3 roof, but it is only 1 room here. And also this is a picture on the room, inside the room. So there, that 5 statues of Buddhist gods. That is enshrined. For these 5 Buddhist gods, most important Buddhist gods. Are you not sure, but are you familiar with this picture? This is called mandala.
Mandara. Oh,
That picture that portrays the Buddhist saint, Buddhist god. So it said this shows how Buddhist god, Buddhist deities approach us to lead us to the spiritual enlightenment. But I don't know how. There are a lot of Buddhist deities. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
That's the one. The most important Buddhist god in the Buddhist saint universe. All these key Buddhist saints, Buddhist gods are enshrined this pagoda. So it's a kind of three-dimensional mandala. And you see that under each roof, there are a lot of dragon head.
Dragon head.
And here in Japan, that dragon is considered to be the god of water, kind of, because the dragon is supposed to blow water.
It's like a Poseidon. Yeah.
Ah.
The god of water.
Yeah. So they blow water instead of fire. So actually that's a TV game or that other stories outside of Japan. Dragon used to be to blow fire. But here in Japan, the dragon is supposed to blow water. So this pagoda was made of wooden structure. That's very vulnerable to fire. So just in case of fire, this dragon is supposed to blow
I can
water.
understand.
To extinguish the fire. This pagoda was built over 300 years ago. And since then, so far, no one has seen that the dragons blow water.
Okay. I see.
This hall is inside. This is a kind of bookcase, bookshelf. And inside of this bookcase, a full set of Buddhist scriptures, the store. That's another picture. So the inside, that a lot of Buddhist scripture printed using that woodblock printing system. That means that all these Buddhist scriptures are printed over 350 years ago. Very old one. And they say that this bookcase was rotatable. Still is rotatable, but we are not allowed to do that. But in the past, the people tried to turn this bookcase by hand. And once that people turn this bookcase by hand, by themselves, those people will be blessed by Buddha. So they got the same amount of blessings just they read all these Buddhist scriptures stored in this bookcase. So it was very easy way to get ourselves enlightened. So this hall was built around 290 years ago. Well, which is very quite new because only several years ago they renovated.
Wow. Great.
you can hear some monks chanting the mantra inside of this main hall. They in this main hall, so they hold a very unique religious service every day, several times every day. That's called goma in Japanese. Goma? Goma. Homa. That's a kind of fire ceremony. In the center, in the fireplace, the main monks now handling the fire. Very unique ritual. And so they perform this kind of fire ritual every day, several times every day. So today is Sunday, so they perform this fire ritual every hour from 9 to 3 in the afternoon, 9, 10, 11. Now they're performing this ritual that started at 10 o'clock. Everyone can enter the hall and see what they do. But it takes around 20 or 25 minutes. In the center, in all we don't see from here, but again, it's the same kind of angry Buddha. I'd say it's angry Buddha. Let me explain a little about this ritual. You see, this in the course of the ritual, this fire. This with the stick. The first people write their wishes, desire on this wood stick. All those sticks are collected and put on in the fireplace.
I see.
And that fire symbol of the wisdom of this angry Buddha. So that the wisdom of this angry Buddha, the burn people's desire written on this wood stick and transform them to pure human energy or purify their wishes. That's very simple. So once our wishes are answered through this fire ritual, so people hesitate to pursue their goals. Even that goal can be a little bit weedy one, no problem. This is a list of typical people's desire.
Yeah, it's a kind of list. Yeah, okay.
Main hall, and shown here is the most important Buddhist god. We say in Japanese, Dain Jinrai is a kind of sun god. Just like that, the sun is the central entity of solar system. And yeah, this yeah, you remember this picture? With the center. This one most important Buddhist deities. And in the center of this Buddhist deity, most important one. It was very gentle. But you know that people like me is too greedy to be pleased by this kind of Buddhist deity who is very gentle. So instead, he sent us this. You see in the center of the rock hillside. That is again another Buddha, very scary looking one. So this Buddha sent this Amri Buddha to our world. So it said this Amri Buddha is the manifestation or incarnation of this most important second.
Yeah, he got a sword too.
Yeah. The same. This one.
Yeah.
Although for this temple, this very scary looking Amri Buddha is the main Buddhist god enshrined in this main hall. そんなだったover there, another temple, and I said it's not another temple, but all this temple ground, this temple is only one temple, but this temple structure was used to be the main hall. That means this temple was located here in the past. And actually, this big one, this big main hall, was constructed around 50 years ago. But before that, that temple.
You moved there?
Yes, you are right.
Right?
Yeah. This temple was built in 1858, around 170 years ago. And it used to be the main hall for over 110 years. And only that 50 years ago, that temple retired as a main hall, and they tried to use.
Wow.
And that temple, again, is a wooden structure. And this big one is made of concrete, concrete. So that I prefer that wooden structure as a temple. Because this temple was used as the main hall, so at that time, that's again the Angry Buddha as a shrine inside of the hall. But now it has already retired as the main hall. So instead of the Angry Buddha inside of this temple, other statues of the Buddhist god, they need the Shaka Buddha as a shrine. So that's why. Now this temple is called Shakado Hall. So now they are preparing for something. As you know that the Shaka Nurabu, the statue of Shaka Nurabu is enshrined here, and Shaka or Shakyamuni, Shakyamuni. So that's the founder of that primary Buddhism in old India, almost 2,500 years ago. The founder of the Buddhism. Shakyamuni. And it says that Shakyamuni was born in April 8th of April. Not today. Still we are at March, but soon, at next month, we are going to have the birthday of the Shakyamuni Buddha. So that's why here.
Yeah.
This is preparing for welcoming the birthday of the Shakyamuni Buddha. And it says that when Shakyamuni Buddha was born, and the day before he was born, and his mother had a dream baby riding on the white elephant.
Yeah, elephant.
White
Yeah.
elephant.
Oh, yeah.
So here now we are preparing to set the big white elephant.
I see. Saka?
Yeah, in the center and also in the center, that's Buddha or Shakyamuni Buddha. And with other four sub-deities, the on parade of that Buddhas or Bodhisattvas. And you see the inside all the ceiling or beams or the pillars. All these are very dark, smoky, because in the past this temple was used as a main hall. That means inside of the store, every day they perform fire ritual. When you see that in the ceiling,
Yeah.
like the picture with the dragon.
It's a kind of symbol. Yeah.
That's a symbol. That came from the mix of the Buddhism and the Shintoism. Shinto is a very old and indigenous religion here in Japan. But after we accept the Buddhism, that all the Buddhism and the Shinto is now fused into the one system, one religion. So maybe that's the symbol came from the Shinto. To call for the Shinto god come to this hall. Now we are going to start
together.
Together. Yeah, we start praying. And this, as I said before, this temple was built in 1858, and 170 years ago. And this temple structure is now designated as a very important national cultural asset. And it's very unusual. It's very because only this temple is only 170 years old. Only 170 years old. So if you go to the Kyoto or Nara area, you see a lot of old temples that are over 1,000 years old. But so compared with such kind of old one, this temple structure is rather young. But still, it's already designated as a national cultural asset because just a splendid sculpture.
Mm-hmm.
All these sculpture, the wood carvings, that show that at that time that cutting edge technique, wood cutting techniques. And this is unique on this side door. This will show this relief title is 24 stories of son and daughters who pay more respect to their parents than their children. It's they're very pious to their parents. And such kind of idea doesn't come from Buddhism. That came from Confucianism in old China.
Confucius.
For example, on each panel, they show that two scenes from two stories. For example, for this one, very simple. In the summer, and his mother sleeping inside the house, and his son, her son, lay down under the eaves outside of the room, and with his back bare, so that the mosquitoes will come to bite him. By doing that, he could keep his mother from that mosquito attack.
Yeah, lovely son. Yeah.
So such kind of stories are displayed here. So for this big scale relief, the title of this wood carving is 500 rakans. Rakans means that Buddhist saint and for direct disciple of Shakyamuni Buddha.
Rakan is a saint.
Yeah. So based on that old Buddhist scripture, and one architect, the same architect who do the picture on the ceiling inside of this temple. So for example, for this one, some Buddhist saints, rakans, are trying to write down something. And it is said right after the Shakyamuni Buddha passed away, also 2500 years ago, their rakans, direct disciples, got together and he tried to, so because the Shakyamuni Buddha didn't leave any written documents. And after his death, the saints, the disciples, got together and tried to write down what the Shakyamuni Buddha taught. It's said. And it's said that to complete this whole release, that architect spent 10 years.
Wow.
So you see that that a lot of Buddhist saints carved on this relief, and it says each face, each one is very different from other same. So, and also it says that people can find at least one rakan who is very similar, who is resembling one of their relatives or their ancestors. So in the past, in this area, some people, when the relatives or the family members died, so they came here to find one rakan who is very similar to the face is very similar to the dead of the family member. And once they could find such kind of thing, rakan, so maybe that the person will be blessed outside of this world. When we travel to the Western countries and we visit the church, we see a lot of statues of a god, Christianity god, or the holy saint. But just compare with this one, although these people also that Buddhist saints are very close to that Buddha, very close to the spiritual enlightenment. But you see, all these rakan sons looks like very human.
Yeah,
so they just enjoy the tea time.
Yeah, tea time. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Again here, on the back side of this temple, here again, that most important is the god, the sun god. This one. So this actually is this case. Other temple again.
Oh, yeah.
And I say this temple also used to be the main hall. But this temple was built over 300 years ago. And that has been the main hall for 150 years. That means on this temple ground, this is the temple at the main hall around 300 years ago. That is the main hall around 170 years ago. This new one is only the 50 years old. first generation, the second, and the third generation are main hall. And also just compare this hall and this temple.
Yeah.
What do you think is older?
Maybe it looks like
like
old.
it's
Yeah.
older. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
In fact, this hall is around 160 years old. That one is over 300 years
Yeah.
old. So because that was the main hall,
Yeah.
and that was maintained very, they had much attention to maintain this hall.
Yeah.
So this one,
Mm.
this hall is the purpose of this hall is to display this kind of votive tablet. So due to this structure, you see, they don't have any wall. So this kind of structure, again, is very vulnerable. Rain, just in case of rain. So all these pillars looks dark and looks older. But actually, that's why it's much older. Really surprised to see how small the main hall was in the past. So now I compare with that now currently big hall. So because now and only during the first 3 days of New Year, from January the 1st to January 3rd, around 3 million people visit this temple. 1 million a day.
Oh, wow.
So it's been that tradition for Japanese to visit temples during the New Year's holidays. So we call it's a Hatsubode in Japanese. That's the first prayer of the year. But most of them, that's the last prayer of the year. So anyway, so that's why now this kind of big hall is necessary. Very small, but around 30 years ago, it was enough to be the very small. Again, on the ceiling or the terrace were very smoky, dark. Again, that's because of the fire ritual. And again, in the center, the most important is the God, Sun God, along with the angry Buddha, each one.
This part is for fire ritual, no?
No. It's a kind of a drum. Also here on this side, this statue of Buddha, also is one of the angry Buddha. But it has 6 arms, and you see this one has a bow and arrows, like a cupid. That's the god of love. So young couple, they come to visit and they pray in front of this god. They are happy couple life. So this temple has a Japanese style garden here, just next to the temple ground. And also I'd say also it's a part of that temple. And okay, let's go inside.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then we return to the temple garden.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Over there, the waterfall.
Oh yeah.
So that this very special Japanese garden,
Mm-hmm.
but also it's a landscaped garden.
Mm-hmm.
That means, for example, this waterfall,
Mm-hmm.
that's man-made
Mm-hmm.
artificial waterfall.
Yeah.
And 6 years ago, do you remember that here in Japan,
Mm-hmm.
we had a very severe earthquake
Oh yeah.
that called that tsunami,
Mm-hmm.
and also that the incident of nuclear power plant
Yeah,
disaster.
I heard.
Yeah,
Mhm.
even in this area, very far away from that epicenter,
Mhm.
but still in this area,
Mhm.
we had a big severe earthquake. And after that big disastrous incident of nuclear power plant and tsunami, and we face that electricity shortage of electricity. So we have to save electricity because of the accident of the nuclear power plant.
Yeah.
So in the summer, right after that earthquake, that the temple also tried to save electricity.
Yeah.
So in this garden, all of a sudden that waterfall stopped falling
Oh.
because actually this water in this garden, this garden has 3 ponds over there.
Ah, yeah.
That's all connected.
Ah,
and
yeah.
the water is circulating.
Oh, yeah, I see. I see. Okay.
So that's why that once that they turn off
Yeah.
that engine,
Yeah.
all of a
Okay.
sudden that waterfall stops.
Yeah. Okay.
This garden, so maybe around 3 weeks later, we can enjoy watching the beautiful cherry blossom in full bloom.
Oh, yeah.
Only this part isn't like the Japanese style garden. This big pagoda was constructed only 30 years ago.
Ah, yeah.
New one. And this picture, the Angry Buddha, this picture was taken inside of this pagoda. area you see beautiful, and it's not the cherry blossom. These are the plum blossom, plum tree, and only until the 2 weeks ago, we enjoy watching this beautiful plum blossom in full bloom. Now it's over, and at that time, so you could enjoy the kind of outdoor tea ceremony in this area. So now that the plum blossom is over, we are waiting for the season of cherry blossom. This is a scene of autumn leaves. This is the cherry blossom in the spring. Maybe 3 weeks later.
Wow! It's too big.
Big one. Koi fish, koi carp, koi fish. They are feeding.
I think it's palm tree.
This pavilion over there. Also, autumn leaves.
Cool. That's fantastic.
One more thing I like to show you is here. special occasion that people try to hear that they enjoy the playing the koto, the music instrument, string music instrument, and while we are watching the beautiful scene and listen to the sound, music, very good.
Yeah.
From the sun and April to the sun and the March, May will be Siberia. Siberia, So now go back to the ground.
Yeah.
Now that we walk down into this garden,
Yeah.
that means again we have to walk up.
Oh, right. Right.
So how did you get to this temple today?
Yeah.
From the station?
Oh, no,
Oh,
I visited it.
You are bicycle?
Yes, I got the show exhibition in Messe, Chiba and Hariku. What? Anyway, what Messe? There is a national.
Messe?
Yeah. Good.
Oh, they are now they're having a special exhibition?
Yeah. Yeah, and I got some holiday and
Holiday,
3 days, and I got 5-day holidays, and so I just want to look around with my bike.
Oh,
Yeah, and I surf. What place is the best place in Chiba, around, and Tokyo? Yes, I found it here.
So have you already you travel to Tokyo?
Yeah.
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 Really get lost.
Yeah. From Chiba to here by JR. JR train, and I rode bike at here. Yeah.
Okay, now go up. So what kind of exhibition do you have?
A drug show, drug store, and some kinds of medical instruments. Yeah. I'm a medical doctor. A medical doctor.
All right. Wow.
Yeah. What kind of new products or new instruments? I just look around. Sometimes I like Japanese, nice Japanese, and the Japanese food is great. Street is green. Yeah.
year, especially in the fall,
yeah.
we really enjoy the beautiful autumn leaves. That's the best spot to
yeah.
watch the beautiful autumn leaves.
Yeah, next month.
Yeah. Maybe around the end of November.
November. Oh, yeah.
Very nice. Okay. Large scale of Angry Buddha. So you can take a picture from here. If you enter this sanctuary from inside, we are not allowed to take a photo.
Yeah, okay.
So actually this pagoda has 5 stories. On the top, the 5th floor, again this same kind of this one is the 5 most important Buddhist gods enshrined. And on the 2nd floor, there are Angry Buddhas. That's directly connected with each one.
Yeah, right.
Okay, that next year, this temple are going to celebrate that 1080th anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
So this is part of that